So, a pleasant morning to all and everyone. So, our professor, Miss Feline G. Yap. So, first, I'll discuss is my motivation. So, my motivation for writing letters varies based on personal and situational factors. It can be driven by the need for effective communication, gratitude, formality, documentation, emotional expression, or relationship building. So, writing letters typically refers to the act of composing and sending written message to communicate with someone. It involves using pen and paper or electronic means to express thoughts, feelings, or information to the intended recipients. So first, I'll discuss is the essential parts of a business letter. So first, the heading and the dateline contains the addresses of the letter sender and the date either flashed to the right margin or to the left margin. So, heading, also known as a headline or title, is a brief and attention-grabbing phrase or sentence that appears at the top of written piece. Its primary purpose is to give readers a quick overview of the main theme or subject matter of the text that follows. Headings are particularly important in journalism as they are follow often the first thing readers see and can influence their decision to continue reading. Effective headings are concise, informative, and engaging, aiming to capture the reader's interest and provide a glimpse into the content's focus. In addition, the headings can also set the tone, evoke emotion, or pose question to pique curiosity. They are typically written in larger font size or bold typeface to make them visually distinct from the rest of the text. 8 longer documents or articles. Headings may be used to divide the content into sections or subtopics, aiding navigation and comprehension. Dateline is a line of text that appears at the beginning of the new article or report, indicating the date and often the location from which the story originates. Its purpose is to provide essential information about when and where the events described in the article took place. The format of dateline usually includes the name of the city or town in uppercase letters, followed by the abbreviated name of the state or country and then the date. The dateline helps establish the context and timeline of the reported events, allowing readers to understand the temporal and geographical aspect of the story. It adds credibility and relevance to the information presented and is particularly important in news reporting where timelines is crucial. Overall, headings and datelines are valuable tools in writing communication. Headings provide a concise summary of the content, while datelines offer crucial information about the location and time of the reported events. Both elements enhance the clarity, organization, and reader engagement in writing materials. So next is the inside address. Enclose the full name and address of the recipient of the letter. The inside address, also known as the recipient address or the address block, is an important component of formal letters and business correspondence. It includes the recipient name, job title, company or organization name, and the complete mailing address. Include the inside address ensure that your letter is directed to the appropriate recipients and help facilitate efficient mail handling. It also adds a professional touch to your correspondence by demonstrating that you have taken the time to identify and address the intended recipient correctly. For example, Mr. John Smith Marketing, Manager, ABC Corporation, 123, Main Street, Cityvale, Stateville, Postal Country, Code Country. Next is the salutation, an expression of greetings for the purpose of establishing rapport and putting the reader in a friendly frame of mind, usually followed by a colon. The salutation, also known as the greeting or opening, is the initial part of the letter or email where you address the recipients. It serves as a polite and respectful way to begin your communication. The salutation is typically followed by a comma or colon. It's important to consider the context and lever or formality when choosing a salutation. Appropriate salutation, it is generally better to err on the side of formality, especially in professional or business correspondence. Remember to match the salutation with the tone and nature of the relationship with the recipient. When in doubt, it's always a good idea to research or inquire about the preferred form of address or salutation for a particular individual or organization. For example, Sir, Madam, Dear Sir, Dear Madam, Dear Mr. Cruz, Dear Miss Rias. Next is body. Contains the message which the sender wants to convey. The body of a written communication, such as a letter, email, or documents, is the main part where you express your message, provide information, or present your ideas. It is the section that follows the salutation and typically comes after the introductory paragraph or opening remarks. Next is complimentary clause, a way of saying goodbye to the address. The complimentary clause, also known as the valediction or closing, is the closing phrase or expression that comes at the end of a letter or email, just before the sender's signatures. It serves as a polite and respectful way to end your communication and is typically followed by a comma. It's important to choose a complimentary clause that matches the tone and nature of your communication and the relationship with the recipient. Relationship with the recipient, consider the level of formality and the context in which your communication is taking place. Remember to follow the complimentary clause with your name and, if applicable, your title or affiliation. This helps to provide a clear identification of the sender. If you are uncertain about the appropriate complementary clause to use, it's always a good idea to choose a more formal option, especially in professional or business correspondence. For example, very respectfully yours, sincerely yours, very truly yours, yours truly. So the next is signature, printed and pinned signatures. The signature, also known as the sender signature block, is the final part of a letter or email where you provide your name, contact information, and any additional details that identify you as the sender. It offers below the complimentary clause and service to authenticate the communication. That's all, and thank you.